Welcome to Savor the Vineyard, your destination for all things wine. Whether you're a casual sipper or just starting your journey into fine wines, this guide will help you understand what makes wine fine and how you can enjoy it like a connoisseur. By the end of today's video, you'll have a foundational understanding of fine wine, something to help you feel more confident whether choosing a bottle at a restaurant or starting your own collection. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our wine-loving community as we journey through the world of fine wine, one glass at a time. Now, let's dive into what makes each wine truly unique. When we talk about fine wine, we're referring to wines that are carefully crafted with high-quality ingredients, often from specific regions known for their winemaking traditions. Fine wine isn't necessarily the most expensive wine on the shelf. It's about quality and attention to detail. From the vineyard all the way to the bottle, some wines are meant to be enjoyed young, while others only reach their peak after years of aging. Fine wines are typically made from the best grapes, harvested at peak ripeness, and fermented under controlled conditions. This care results in complex flavors, aromas, and a depth that wine lovers appreciate. Not only do fine wines showcase the skills of the winemaker, but they also reflect the region they come from, telling a story through taste, aroma, and texture. Fine wine also has what we call aging potential. This means that over time, the wine evolves and develops, often becoming smoother, richer, or more complex. Knowing this can be key when building a collection or choosing a bottle for a special occasion. To truly appreciate fine wine, you need to understand a few key terms. Don't worry, this isn't as complicated as it sounds. Once you're familiar with these basics, it becomes easier to identify what you enjoy most in a wine. Body. The body is essentially the weight or texture of the wine in your mouth. Light-bodied wines feel more like water, while full-bodied wines feel heavier and richer. Tannins. Tannins come from the grape skins and seeds, adding structure to the wine. They contribute to the dryness and are often found in red wines, giving them that mouth-puckering sensation. Aroma. Aroma refers to the scent of the wine, which can include a variety of notes such as fruit, floral, earthy, and spice. Smelling the wine is a big part of the tasting experience. Finish. This is the lingering taste after you've swallowed the wine. A long, complex finish is often a sign of a high-quality wine. When you're tasting wine, you'll want to pay attention to these characteristics. Noting the body and tannins will help you understand the wine's structure, while the aroma and finish give insight into its complexity. With practice, you'll begin to recognize these elements instinctively. One of the most important aspects of fine wine is the concept of terroir, which refers to the unique environment where the grapes are grown. This includes the soil, climate, and even the topography. Each of these elements has a profound effect on the grape's development. Different regions around the world have distinct terroirs that shape the character of their wines. For instance, Bordeaux's climate and limestone soil give its wine structure and aging potential, while the sunny slopes of Napa Valley produce rich, fruit-forward wines. Understanding terroir is key to knowing why wines from different regions taste so unique. It's part of what makes wine so exciting and diverse. Even within the same vineyard, minor variations in terroir can lead to subtle differences in flavor. Terroir also helps us understand wine vintage, how the conditions of each growing season can impact the wine from that year. For example, a hot, dry year will yield different grapes than a cool, rainy one. This is why some years are considered exceptional for certain wines. Now let's discuss the four main types of fine wine: red, white, rosé, and sparkling. Each offers unique qualities and can vary significantly in flavor profile. Red wine, made from dark-colored grapes with tannins that provide structure. Varieties like Cabernet Sauvignon and Pinot Noir are known for their bold flavors and aging potential. White wine, made from light-colored grapes or darker grapes with the skins removed. Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc are known for their diverse styles, from crisp and fresh to rich and creamy. Rosé. Rosé is made by allowing brief contact with grape skins, which creates its pink color. It's a versatile wine that can be dry or sweet and pairs well with a variety of foods. Sparkling wine. Sparkling wines like champagne, prosecco, and cava have effervescence from a secondary fermentation process, making them celebratory and refreshing. Each type of wine has its own unique profile and pairs best with different dishes or occasions. Knowing these types will help you pick the right wine for your mood or meal. Tasting wine is an art that engages all your senses. Here's a quick process to help you taste wine like a professional. First, look. Start by observing the wine's color and clarity. Red wines can be deep ruby or even purple, while whites range from pale yellow to golden. Next, swirl. Gently swirling the wine allows oxygen to mix with it, releasing more aroma. Then, smell. Smell is essential in tasting wine. Take a deep sniff and try to identify different notes, fruit, spice, or even mineral aromas. Now sip. Let the wine sit in your mouth and notice its flavors. Think about the sweetness, acidity, and tannins. And lastly, savor. After swallowing, focus on the finish. A complex wine will have a long-lasting finish with evolving flavors. With practice, you'll notice even more subtle details and start to identify personal preferences for certain styles or regions. Let's wrap up with some etiquette and serving tips that will enhance your fine wine experience. From serving temperature to the right glassware, these details can make a big difference. Serving temperature. Red wines are best slightly below room temperature, while whites and sparkling wines should be served chilled. Glassware. Different glass shapes bring out the best in each wine type. Red wines often need wider glasses to breathe, while whites benefit from narrower glasses. Pouring. Only fill the glass about 1/3 full. This allows room for swirling, which helps release aromas. Decanting. Certain wines, especially young reds, benefit from decanting, which softens tannins and opens up the flavors. And that's your introduction to fine wine. We've covered the basics, from types of wine to tasting techniques, but there's so much more to explore. Whether you're hosting a dinner party or just enjoying a quiet night in, understanding fine wine will make every sip more enjoyable. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more wine-related content. In the next video, we'll be diving deeper into pairing wine with food, so stay tuned. Cheers!